and welcome to the Rise by Design podcast. I'm your host, Kelley Green Johnson, a loving wife, author, certified wellness coach, and founder of the coaching company Rise by Design. If you're an ambitious entrepreneur and leader who's ready to stop playing small and start rising to your next level self, achieving your goals, and manifesting the amazing and aligned life of your dreams, this is going to be your new favorite podcast. I'm here with all the spiritual advice and science-backed tools to help you rediscover your true gifts, purpose, and self-worth using human design. Now, if you're ready to become besties as I guide you to an inspiring, freedom-based life of success, satisfaction, happiness, and self-love, just keep listening. It's time to Rise by Design. Hey, lovely, and welcome back to the Rise by Design podcast. I'm your host, Kelley Green Johnson, your favorite certified transformational life coach, and today we're talking about a topic that I believe is really important for all of us, especially because I spoke about this topic in a post on my Instagram, and it got dozens and dozens and dozens of shares and so many saves. And so I felt like this may be a great topic to bring to the podcast. And this topic is about not being so hard on yourself. We live in a world that often demands perfection. I get it, but it's so important for us to remember that we're not perfect, and that's okay. We don't have to be. And I want us to get more accustomed to showing ourselves more love and to be more understanding and to be able to navigate things like mistakes or failures, because they're going to happen. We are all, as my book is titled, perfectly imperfect. And that's great. That's what makes us human. That's what gives us an opportunity to grow in this lifetime, to learn, to experience, to explore. And perfection has no place in that experience. So I want you to begin to really think about how you can be enough, just as you are, that you are enough, and practicing avoiding being so hard on yourself for whatever it may be. There's a few things I hear people being hard on themselves about, and I feel bad because it's not necessary. It's not necessary to be so hard on yourself for not being further along in life, for example. We each have our own journeys, and I used to be hard on myself. I used to even have the birthday blues, because each year for my birthday, there would be a moment where I would feel sad because I felt like I should have been further along in life, quote unquote. Whereas in reality, I was right where I belonged. And I needed to understand that my journey is mine and that I didn't need to compare it to other people. And I can be grateful that, hell, I'm here and that I still get to experience this journey called life. Because if I am to sit in my feelings for too long and become harder on myself for not being further along in life, I then miss out on opportunities for me to enjoy that life because I'm stuck on being hard on myself. So I had to learn to have faith and to be patient and knowing that whatever is meant for me will find me, that it's already on its way to me. So that's an area where if you feel like you're being hard on yourself for not being further along in life, it's time to show yourself some compassion. I hear this a lot too, with people who they feel like they start a journey, right? Like a workout journey or an inner healing journey. They're doing shadow work and all these things. And they expect things to be quick, fast. You know, we live in the era of 2-day shipping, some 1-day shipping. Like, we like speed. We're getting very accustomed to speed and we want things fast and now. Like the streaming services. Remember back in the day, we used to have to go to Blockbuster or what was the other one? Like Redbox. And we had to wait. So now that we get things so fast, we also expect fast results for ourselves. But it doesn't work that way. Unfortunately, I won't say unfortunately, but things do take time. We have to be patient and understanding. So if you start a new workout regimen because you want to lose some weight or gain some abs or make your butt bigger, you have to give yourself time for that to happen. It's not going to happen in one day. It's probably not going to happen in 1 week, or heck, maybe 1 month, depending on how your body is. So don't be hard on yourself just because you're not seeing the results on your timeline. It's not up to you. It's up to God. It's up to the universe when things happen. And usually the best things that are for us happen when it takes a little time. We appreciate it more after waiting and waiting and having faith and being patient and trusting and believing. That's the muscle we need to be flexing. The muscle of practicing faith and belief and trust and surrendering. That's how we enjoy life more. And we can stop being so hard on yourselves. We have to embrace the journey. The journey is not linear. It's going to have its ups and downs. Again, nobody's perfect. So embrace that instead of striving for perfection. That's what makes this journey unique. That's what makes our journey beautiful. There's always opportunities for growth and learning. I'm telling you, you just have to stop being so hard on yourself and show yourself some more self-compassion. Imagine if you spoke to a friend the way you sometimes speak to yourself. Think about it. That would be real unkind, wouldn't it? Like, you wouldn't talk to your friend like that. Or heck, they probably wouldn't be your friend anymore if you talk to them crazy. Like how you talk to yourself. With possibly like your negative self-talk or talking down on yourself. Or, we got to be kinder to ourselves, more understanding, treating ourselves with this type of demeanor in our tone, in our language, our choice of words. We deserve that. We deserve to show ourselves more self-love. We deserve to breathe. Because when you're hard on yourself, it doesn't feel good. It feels tense and tight and dark. And how can we expand from a place like that, from feeling that way? So I encourage you to breathe when things like that happen. Just take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Breathe. And learn to take things one day at a time. Release that tight grip that you have on your future and just let things be. Trust that it's going to be beautiful, because when you're too hard on yourself, you're going to feel overwhelmed. You're going to feel bitter. You're going to feel disappointed. And those are not great feelings to feel. So show yourself some love instead and know that everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to work itself out. You just have to let the time pass, because the time's going to pass. Whether you're holding on to things or not, whether you're beating yourself up or not, or talking down to yourself or not, the time is going to pass. But if you trust and believe that the good times are on its way to you, one day you'll wake up living in the reality of one of your answered prayers. So focus on what can be, what will be, the beauty of it, not the worst case scenario, the best case scenario. And celebrate yourself along the way. Even if you make a mistake, it's like, hey, I handled that mistake better than I would have the last time. It's like, celebrate yourself, your achievements, your lessons. Give yourself those moments, no matter how small they may be, or they may seem according to you. Either way, it's going to boost your confidence and remind you of your capabilities and remind you that good happens now and great will happen along the way. Thinking about how great things can get, because they can get great. So please stop being so hard on yourself. I just wanted to discuss that today with you, because I see it just happen far too often, and we forget to celebrate ourselves. We forget to show ourselves love and kindness and understanding because of this world of perfection that we live in this world of speed and this world of comparison where we see everybody's highlight reels. It's like, no, live your life, boo. Do you. Be the best you. Focus on those things. Enjoying the amazing people around you. Enjoying your life experiences. Creating beautiful ones. And not being so hard on yourself. I trust and believe you can do that. So know that I'm rooting for you. I'm sending you so much love. I appreciate you for listening. Thank you so much for taking the time out for your day today, for you and for me. for listening to this podcast. I appreciate you. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe and leave a comment, leave a review for this podcast. If this is something that you're feeling, if you've been resonating with everything, and if you have any ideas for topics that you want me to cover, please shoot me a DM at KelleyGreen_. That's KelleyGreen_. I'd be happy to hear from you. So again, sending you so much love. I'm rooting for you, and I will talk to you in the next episode. Later, lovely. Thank you for sticking around to the end of this episode. If you are interested in booking a human design reading with me, please check the show notes for the best link to access those readings and to help yourself on your elevation journey so that you can rise by design.